Hi, this is Paul. I'm happy because finally I made a video, I think a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago, where I said the Mets should re-sign Pete Alonso. Okay, I was tired of the back and forth with them, because I know Pete was expecting a contract over $200 million, but it didn't work out that way for him. With the free agent market, all the first basemen wound up getting signed already and stuff, and it seemed like the Mets were not, going to bend. It seemed like they were going to move on at a certain point. Um, with Pete Alonso, but I always wanted him to be, and I know he turned down that 7-year contract 2 years ago, which I think was a mistake. I don't know why he turned that down. And he fired that agent. And that was before David Stearns was the GM and stuff. And he turned down that he turned that 7-year, $158 million contract. He turned that down, which I think was nuts. But I guess maybe Scott Burrows got in his Scott, the agent got in his ear and told him, listen, I can beat that. I can get you more than that, but it just didn't work out during this offseason. A lot of other first basemen got signed and stuff. But finally, it came through. He signed a 2-year contract. I think we're $54 million. He's going to get $30 million this year and $24 million this. He signed a 2-year contract, but with an opt-out after the first year, which I think is going to happen. I think what's going to happen, hopefully Pete can have a good year. And last year he had a down year where he hit 34 home runs and like 88 RBIs, but a lot of his home runs weren't clutch. But I think with the addition of Juan Soto in the lineup, I think Pete will have a better year. And hopefully, I hope for him and his family that he can become a free agent again and make his money. Because I'm a big fan of Pete Alonso. I got all these cups and stuff with his name, with his face on them. To the games. Me and my brother go to a few games a year, and I'm definitely going to be trying to go to more this year. And I got to get me a Juan Soto jersey. Okay. Met jersey. I want to get one of those, but I'm a big fan of Pete, and I'm glad he's back. And I think this strengthens our lineup, and it does provide protection for Juan Soto. And I do think the lineup with Lindor, Soto, Alonso, and then Ventos, Nemo, Marte, or the lefty guy, I forgot his name, Jesse Winker. Okay, or then you got Alvarez, or McNeil, then Alvarez, and then Siri, or the other guy. I forgot who the center fielder is, but those are the 9. Although I'm thinking maybe Nemo should bat second. Although I'm trying to think because everybody says the best lineup is with Soto batting second. I think the better lineup might be you put Nemo. I think maybe although he's lefty too. I can't. Yeah, I just thought about it because I was thinking maybe putting Nemo second. Because then if Nemo and Lindor get on base, then Soto can drive those two. But Soto will take walks. He's a high percentage and gets on base a lot. So, no. I think I wonder how. I just want to see what Carlos Mendoza does for the lineup and stuff with the Mets. Because I'm trying to think if Nemo should bat. Because it'd be Soto, Lindor, Soto, Pete. Although I haven't, Ventos is 4, and then 5 would be Nemo, and then 6 would be McNeil, and then Jesse Winker or Marte 7, Alvarez 8, and then Siri, or I forgot the other guy that plays center field for the Mets. That could be 9. I wonder if that's too much pressure to bat him. Have Pete bat third. I know he probably can switch it out. Maybe he'll experiment it during spring training. Maybe Ventos could bat third, although usually your best hitter bats third. And I know they want, Soto to have as many at bats as possible in a game, him and Lindor. But I'm thinking maybe Ventos maybe he should bat third, let Pete bat fourth, cleanup, and then let Nimmo bat bat fifth. Okay, and then you have Winker or Marte is sixth, and then McNeil can be seventh, and then Alvarez 8, and then Siri. Oh, Jesus. I got to see what other people think of the lineup, but I definitely think the Mets lineup is definitely going to be a lot better this year with the addition of Soto. And I think a motivated Pete Alonso in the lineup will be a lot better. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad hopefully that, and my dream thing is to Pete to have a good year and let the Mets sign out, let him get his big deal, and let the Mets go for Vlad Guerrero. They could put him, who's we'll see if he resigns an extension with the Blue Jays, which I don't think he's doing. I think he's going to go on the free agent market because I think he's going to get a $400 million or $500 million contract. I think he is because he's that young and good. He's 26 years old. He's a first baseman. He hit for power and stuff. And I think because I think may do that because Steve Cohen, because Marte will be gone. McNeil, I think McNeil has one more year on his contract, but you can get rid of McNeil. So if you save that money, that almost $20 million that Marte is getting, McNeil, who's making, I think he's making $18 million. Let me see something. How much is Jeff McNeil making a year? Oh, look. Jeff McNeil. Salary for 20. Yeah, 15 million. Okay. He's making 15 million. So that 15 million and plus the Marte and what got one more. You got one more year, Jeff McNeil, but if you can get rid of his contract and Marte's contract and Jesse Winker, who I think is making like $7 million this year. So 7 million, that's 7 million, 15, that's 22. Marte is 20, that's 42. So I definitely think you have enough money because those players will be gone because Jesse Winker's contract was only 1 year. McNeil, you can either trade, and I think you let one of the young kids play second base, so you can even trade him this season if Jeff McNeil's having a good year. At the trade deadline, trade him and let one of the young kids play second. And Marte will be gone after this year. That's like $43 million that the Mets can sign Vlad Guerrero for. And I definitely think that's very possible. I think the Mets are going to go for Vlad Guerrero, okay? And they could imagine a lineup with Lindor, Soto, Vlad Guerrero, Ventos. That's 4 great hitters in the lineup, so I think that can happen. But I'm glad Pete is coming back, and that's all I can say. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic, and thankfully it worked out in the Mets' favor because they'll still have enough money to come back. Excuse me. They'll still have enough money to go after Vlad Guerrero. So, but I think they also should make that trade, okay, with the Padres for one of their starters that they try to get rid of, either Cease or King, which will strengthen the rotation. But I'm glad Pete is back, and now we got a good lineup, and I think we can compete with the Dodgers in terms of hitting wise. So anyway, let me know what you think of Pete re-signing with the Mets and this 2-year deal. What do you think of it? Like I said, I was losing faith for a minute there, but I'm glad he's back, and I can't wait to go to games out there and see them play together. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. In the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my main channel, Trepacer, as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon, which is only $5 a month. Tons of content on there. tons of unedited content on there. Over 200 videos there, 5 different sections of videos. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that's on there. Follow link, it'll take you there. Also have a link down below to my merchandise store. As you can see, I'm wearing one of my shirts, my merch that I sell in my store. I sell hats, t-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles for men, for women, unisex. Follow link, it'll take you to the store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long. Take care.